Huh?
Nothing personal.
I mean, hey, I'm going to see you guys eventually, so what's going on?
Does Atlanta's offense look any different? Obviously, they've had a change in coordinator and stuff like that. Does anything about it look any different when you look at it now than it did last year when you played them? Or
Not really. It's pretty much the same. Pretty much the only thing different is they may run a little bit more 11, 12, and 21 personnel, but it's pretty much the same. It's not nothing different.
if they don't have Freeman out there, do you think that makes much of a difference for them at all? Or
I mean, he's definitely a really good running back. I think he provides like a spark. He brings a certain juice that I don't feel like all the running backs have. But I think they have guys like Coleman and things like that who can fill that role and fill that void until he comes back, healthy.
I think last year it was either you or KJ called this a linebackers game just because of the matchup with Atlanta's offense. Why is that?
Just because they're going to try to attack the outsides with Julio, but after that, a lot of the plays is going to be, really in the hooks and checking down to the back. If he doesn't have anything down the field, he just checks it down to the back. So, that's our world. Those hook and the intermediate routes is all us. Anything on the hooks, anything in the flat area, that's a linebacker's game. And they got really good running backs, and they're gonna get them the ball, and that's what we do. We tackle running backs.
What will the communication be like with the cornerbacks shutting down the outside and then you guys shutting the inside, like you're saying, the hooks? What kind of communication has to go through?
What do you mean?
You said that it's a linebackers game, so they're going to be coming inside.
Mm-hmm.
So the cornerbacks have to stop the outside?
Yeah, it's a little bit. It depends on the what play we in, and it depends on just more of the routes, if anything. There's not too many communications. It's just more we have to be able to recognize the routes because, they're going to try to flood the buzzer and the corners out like with seams and things of that nature. So they're going to go deep, and then they're going to check it down to the running back or the tight end over the ball. They do a lot of quick game, which is a linebacker game. It's just more, when the teams try to do fast, quick game, get the ball out of the quarterback hands fast, that tends to be our area of expertise where we have to make our tackles and not allow them to get yards after the catch.
Thank you.
Bobby, how excited are you to see Jeremy Lane get this opportunity?
I'm very excited. I think he's had a crazy year. From a guy who was traded and then came back, and we didn't treat him like he left. We didn't treat him like he was anything different. Like we got so much respect for him, and for him to get this opportunity to kind of show, what he's been wanting to show all this time is it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting to watch him play. So we're going to do everything we can to make sure he has a great game.
How dangerous is Matt Ryan at quarterback?
He's really dangerous, especially when he gets going. That's why, when you have, he likes to get going with the, checking down to the running back and getting the ball out of his hands pretty fast. So, when you got a guy like Julio, you can get hot really quick. So we got to do whatever we can to get to him, make sure he's not just sitting back there and trying to pick us apart.
You mentioned Julio. What sort of challenges does he present?
He's just a very big receiver, not afraid to come across the middle. Is fast enough to get behind you. So he's just one of those guys you need to know where he's at all times. They're going to move him around. They're going to put him in different positions. And, those positions, they speak to you. So, if we can, figure out where he's at and what that means to us, I feel like we can stop him.
How does Dan Quinn, having coached you, show up when the Falcons offense plays you guys?
I just think he knows, like they play similar defenses or similar offense, similar defense. So, they just know how to attack. I think last year when we played them, they try to, flood our zones, make us have to move a little bit deeper down the field. So, he knows us and we know him. So, we just got to figure out, how he wants to attack us. It's always a fun game when you play somebody that you used to be in the same room with.
Pete was saying that if Cam can't go, it'd be Bradley filling in. He obviously started a couple games for Earl. Just what's he brought to this defense, being able to play both spots and play well for those guys?
He's really smart. To be able to play, both safety positions, you have to be really smart. He's not afraid to get down there and get dirty. He makes he's a very, very good tackler, and he's able to read the ball in the air. When it goes up, just like I think it was a fourth down play he made at the end of the game last week. So, we're very confident in him, if he has to go. And, he's going to do the job.
If you have no Richard and no Cam, I mean, what do you think that would be like?
It's definitely going to be weird. I've never played a game without Richard. He's definitely going to be missed. But to have both of those guys missing in action is not something that we ever had to deal with, but I think it's something that we're prepared for. We can hold it down until at least one of them gets back. The other one might take a while.
Anything else? Thank you.
Cool. Appreciate you guys.